I find this question fascinating, and I would love to have a conversation about it. The question that I pose, you respond the same way to your emotional pain as your physical pain. How many of you would say 100%? Nobody would say that. There is this notion or teaching or in our culture often that we are supposed to bury, suppress, or just put your head down, do the work, and then you go home, right? And if we are injured at a physical level, there is a game plan. You know where to go. And when you do so, you don't have to worry about things like stigma. And there's often a timeline to heal. Like, I don't know, if you have a broken bone, a hairline fracture, 6 weeks, good, done, healed. Emotional pain, so different. So let me give you a bit of a visual. Let's say that this jar here represents your body. And inside this jar, I've placed a few stress balls with words like shame and anger. Because for me, those were the two most dominant emotions. I already addressed anger. I didn't have good coping mechanisms, strategies in place, so I buried that. Shame has damn near killed me most of my life. What are other emotions that you or people around you or within the industry might bury, suppress, might not put a voice to? Name an emotion. Fear. Perfect. This stress ball represents fear. You suppress that one. Another one. Anxiety. Good one. So this one represents anxiety. You don't have adequate tools. What's happening to the system? It's getting a little full. What's another one? We have fear, anxiety. Failure. Feeling like a failure. So you internalize that. You literally can only bury or suppress so much before something has to give. Because emotions are energy. And what might that release look like for you when you are full? What might the release look like? Yeah. Exactly. Anger might be tears, but how many of you can relate to this where you think to yourself, I don't know what happened to me today, I just lost it? Yes? What'd you lose? Often, it's because we didn't take the time to manage our emotions effectively. Here's my point. If we want to be well, should we manage our emotional pain in the same way that we manage our physical? Yes or no? 100%. Harvard actually came out with a study not too long ago, and they said that for people who suppress their emotions, it increases their chance of cancer by 70%. But we know this. Is it really that surprising? Because when you bottle that up, it affects our heart. It affects our blood pressure. It manifests into disease, tumors. So keep this in the back of your mind as we progress through today and into the future. Make sense?